Hi there, how are you? I'm just sitting out here wrapping up another day of work. This is where I usually am when I'm working in the summer here in Chicago, sitting out here on the porch enjoying the gorgeous weather, having a glass of wine, so cheers. Hope you're having a great day. I want to talk to you today about the disastrous economic numbers that just came out on Friday. Now, Obama will tell you that we're having good economic news, and he points to the slight drop in the nominal unemployment rate, the U3 rate, dropped from 9.7% to 9.5%. What Obama does not tell you, however, is the reason for that. Now, Obama, of course, is touting this as good news. He's saying that this is a sign that his economic program is working, and we just have to sort of stay the course and stay on Obama's track that he's got us on here of massive deficit spending, running up a $1.5 trillion deficit every year. And as far as the eye can see, we now have a $14 trillion national debt, and that's projected to be $24 trillion in 10 years, and that's if everything goes according to Barack Obama's rosy economic projections. So Obama wants us to believe that the more he spends, the more he puts us into debt, the more debt he piles on the backs of our children and grandchildren. He wants us to believe that that is going to somehow bring America back, that that's going to somehow be good for the economy, that that's somehow creating jobs. Well, Obama hasn't created any jobs since he's been in president. He's lost 3 million jobs. He's created 0 jobs, and he's done that for a price tag of a $1.4 trillion deficit this year, a $1.4 trillion deficit last year, another $1.4 trillion deficit projected next year. So for that price tag, Obama has lost America nearly 3 million jobs, and he has done that just a staggering cost that we will, in terms of deficit spending, that we will never be able to pay back. We won't be able to pay back these deficits that Obama is now racking up for 50 years, and that's if we stop this insane spending right now. Now, what Obama is not telling us when he cites this slight downtick in the nominal U3 unemployment rate is that the reason that this has happened is that 625,000 Americans dropped out of the workforce just in June. That is, 625,000 Americans, fewer Americans are looking for work in June than were looking for work in May. So what we're dealing with is a smaller workforce, a smaller pool. So we have this nominal downtick in the unemployment rate, but the reason for that is 625,000 fewer Americans are even looking for work now because they are so discouraged at the state of the economy, at the job market, that they've just given up. Think about that. That is a staggering figure. In June, 625,000 fewer Americans are even bothering to look for work. That is Great Depression numbers. That's what the numbers looked like in 1932. We had a contracting workforce. I mean, I'm not sure when that has happened in recent memory, but we actually have fewer Americans every month looking for work than the month before. It's really hard to overstate what a catastrophe that really is. You can't have economic growth with a shrinking labor force, because that's fewer people that pay taxes, that's fewer people creating wealth, generating jobs. You can't have a growing economy with a shrinking workforce, with a shrinking tax base, with fewer people that can buy goods and services. It's just a mathematical impossibility. Now, if you count the people who have dropped out of the workforce, and if you count the people who are underemployed, meaning if you count the people who are just working part-time because they can't find full-time work, but they'd like to find full-time work if they could do it, if you count these people, that's called the U6 unemployment rate. If you count those people, the U6 unemployment rate is up around 18% right now, which really is Great Depression type numbers, and that's the real unemployment rate. The real unemployment rate is the U6 rate, and that's up at around 18%, and the nominal unemployment rate, the unemployment rate that you hear about, that you see in the headlines of the news, well, that's dropped from 9.7% to 9.5%, but only because of the shrinking labor force, the shrinking workforce. So that's what's happening now in the Obama economy. That is the result of his spend America into bankruptcy, pile on debt on the backs of our children and grandchildren. That's the result of this kind of policy. And of course it was entirely predictable. We knew that this would happen. Now, why is Barack Obama doing this? Is it because he's stupid? Is it because he doesn't understand economics? He's Harvard educated. He was a lecturer at the University of Chicago. He taught law there. This is a very, very smart person. It's no mystery how to create jobs. We know how to create jobs. You cut taxes on business. John F. Kennedy did that. Ronald Reagan did that. Even Bill Clinton saw the light when the Republicans controlled Congress. He cut capital gains tax rates. And every time we cut tax rates, this spurs economic growth, especially when in an economy where businesses are just shackled by excessive taxation and regulation. So we know how to create jobs, and we know how to kill jobs. The way you kill jobs is you tax and you regulate businesses. You create an uncertain, unstable economic environment, exactly what Barack Obama has done. Anybody who has even a basic understanding of Economics 101 understands that. The only explanation for Barack Obama and his policies is that he is actively trying to destroy the capitalist system, and I firmly believe that that's exactly what he's trying to do. He wants the free enterprise system to fail. And by the way, he's also doing nothing about plugging the hole in the Gulf, because I believe he wants to use the Gulf oil crisis as an illustration of how private businesses are not looking out for the American people. He wants to use this disaster as justification for his cap and tax system. He wants to increase taxes on energy. He wants to have his global warming bill pass. He wants to put in place his green energy ideas, even though there's no real such thing as green energy, not on the scale that we would need to power a modern industrial economy. You can't power the United States of America on windmills alone. You need oil. You need coal. You need these kinds of energy sources that Obama doesn't like. So Obama is using the Gulf oil disaster to basically show us that capitalism doesn't work, that businesses aren't looking out for the American people. So that's what he's doing. That's Obama's plan. And we know that because Barack Obama is a disciple of Saul Alinsky. Saul Alinsky. Obama taught Saul Alinsky's book, Rules for Radicals, when he was a lecturer at the University of Chicago Law School. If you don't know who Saul Alinsky is, you can Google him. Alinsky's book, Rules for Radicals, was the handbook, the guidebook of the radicals of the 1960s who wanted to bring down the American system, bring down capitalism. People like William Ayres, the Weather Underground, the Black Panthers, Abbie Hoffman, the Chicago Seven, the Hate America crowd of the 1960s. And that was Obama's crowd. That's what he believes in. These are his people. Obama sees his mission as president, in my view, as to destroy the capitalist system. He wants to do to America what the radicals of the 1960s were unable to do, and that's destroy the free enterprise system, destroy capitalism, destroy the American structure of government, destroy the idea that America is in any way unique or exceptional. And of course we know that Obama sat in the pews of the America-hating pastor Jeremiah Wright for more than 20 years. That's the guy who told us that America deserved 9/11, who liked to shout from the pews, "God damn America." That was Obama's pastor. Now think about this. Do you really sit in the church of a pastor for more than 20 years and listen to a pastor who yells, "God damn America," from the pulpit in his sermons? Wouldn't a normal person just get up and leave? But Obama did not get up and leave. Obama did not get up and leave because he fundamentally agreed with Pastor Wright. We can see that Obama views it as his mission as president to correct all the past wrongs of America. Past wrongs as Obama sees them. Now that Barack Obama is president, in his view, it's going to be payback time for America. He's going to punish America for America's injustices to the Indians, for slavery, and for other injustices that have occurred in America's past. Obama, you see, he has no appreciation whatsoever for our Constitution or for America's heritage of liberty that, apparently unknown to Obama, actually set the stage for correcting the injustices that Obama sees. We had, after all, a civil war